More confidence and wonderful. Finding something that I looked forward to. I like to swim, but it kept getting very kind of boring, and so it gets really monotonous. You can only swim laps so long before you just kind of get tired of it. There's no change. I made games to like keep myself entertained when I did it, but I stopped looking forward to it, and I think that was my biggest problem, is like finding an exercise that I enjoyed, that I could do nighttime when it's raining, whatever, that didn't get boring. Trying to find the time, like 2 kids, I'm married, I have a very stressful full-time job. Trying to find the time that I could actually work out and focus on it was difficult, because if I did it at home, somebody was coming upstairs talking to me while I was working out. If I did it downstairs with the kids, then I really wasn't getting an exercise in. So I'd have to go swimming to get out of the house. And that to me was the hardest part, just finding something that I could do where it was like me time, no one bothers me. And I really hated going to like big gyms because I just felt like bored there very quickly. Mm-hmm. What is the entertainment here? Like, how am I gonna keep going? Because I can only do the elliptical so long, and then I'm bored, and and then you're watching TV while you're in the elliptical and you're like, this is just stupid. I like the camaraderie here. Everyone, as soon as you walk in, it's, oh, hey, Jen, hey, how you doing? Get to work, or, and every day's different. So that's entertainment. And then seeing the other people working out, they're all different body shapes, body sizes, different levels of strength and in their process to begin with. And so I find that pretty cool, because you're not just, sometimes you feel like you're the least athletic person, and then you see someone else, you're like, okay, they're on my par. But then you see people that are really crazy, and you're like, all right, well, that's something to aspire to, because they're down to earth and kind. It's not like when you go to a big gym and they're like lifting weights and like got headphones in and just ignoring everyone. It's just totally different. Everyone's very open and kind and friendly. For me, just having something different every time I come, I don't know what I'm doing, which is great, because I can't start freaking out about it yet, because I just don't know. And then I get here and it's like, okay, you're gonna do this, and there's just no like, I'm gonna turn around and go home today, thanks, because you're just here and you might as well do it. So that's been huge for me, not knowing what's coming. And even though that can be scary, it's just like, everyone else can do it, so I can do it. I definitely have been really good at asking for what I need, where I wasn't very good at that before. So now my husband takes on cooking and dishes and getting the kids ready for bed, because I'm not there to do it. So it's kind of a force, but I've also been really good about making sure he understands that, like, I can't do this all alone. I can't do this and that, so you're gonna have to do that. Same thing at work. As I've told you before, I'm going through like a very stressful time at work. So this has been perfect timing. I thought it was bad choice initially. Like, oh great, here you go. You're taking on this big project while you're in the middle of a really miserable work time. But I found that it's given me like the strength and the motivation at work, where I'm not so mad or tired, like frustrated at work, because I'm like, I'll just take it out of the gym tonight. So, and employees have noticed a difference in me in that way. You're way more level-headed and you don't blow up as often. I'm like, because I'm tired. Yeah, he's definitely seen him physically. We had a long conversation about it yesterday, because I got on the scale yesterday and it hasn't moved in weeks. And I'm like, here we go. And he's like, you can see a big difference in your body. He was like, and you talk about it all the time. Like, oh my God, look at this muscle. Where did that come from? And like, these pants don't fit. And he was like, so don't focus so much on that. He was like, your muscle building, like the other stuff it'll work its way out. So he's noticed physically, and he's definitely noticed because I don't take as much shit as I used to. So before, when I would get stressed, I had a tendency to like lay on the couch and watch TV, probably have a glass or two of wine, and just, you know, I wouldn't deal with it very well. I'd kind of internalize it and then wait until something happened and then blow up. So that's been kind of my MO my whole life. Recently, I've decided I can't do that because it's been exhausting and it's never fun for me or the recipient of whatever is the recipient of that rage. So I've been really focusing on that as well, making sure that like I'm staying level-headed, that I'm addressing the problems as they come instead of bottling them, and that's been. Don't be scared. Well, so I was very scared. I joke with like anyone who will listen to me, especially Frankie, who I work out with sometimes. I always joke with her and I say, I'm glad that they just took my credit card and didn't tell me that I could work out first, because I think I wouldn't have signed up, because I got very intimidated by it. Like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? Am I not gonna be able to do this? Am I gonna pass out in the middle of the floor? And all these people are just gonna be like, oh, this girl. But I was like, so I was forced, I had already paid, and I was like, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to do this program and see how it goes. And then I really like it and I look forward to it. So like, just do it. You know, don't be scared, because no one here is mean. Everyone's so kind of polite. And you know, physically it helps, but it also really helps with stress, and that's important, especially as I think most of the people here are older and have a lot of stress, I imagine, on their plates. And I like that too. It's not a bunch of like 21-year-olds like traipsing around in like sports bras and just being like, oh my God. The accountability is good. Like forcing myself to be like, okay, did I do this? Did I do this? And then really getting a glimpse of what I'm doing. And when I see like a pattern, I'm like, all right, stop that. Like, you know, there's 2 meals that you had back to back that were not on the plan. Like, you have to stop, because you just can't you're going to just keep going if you do that. So rein it in. So that's my goal.